Dennis from the Parking Den coming to you live from Fun Spot here in Atlanta. We are here to ride really one thing and one thing only, and that is the roller coaster behind me here, which is Arieforce One? Arieforce One? I don't know how you pronounce this thing. Arieforce One? I don't know. It looks like it's Arieforce One. I think it's Arieforce One. I think that's how you say the name of this roller coaster. This is an RMC. This is a kind of interesting park in that oh, there's bugs on me. It's really hot here in Atlanta too. This is an interesting park in that you don't pay to get in, you pay per ride. You can pay $12 per ride on this, or you can get this wristband, which I have here. Okay, you can kind of see it on my hand there. You can get a wristband, which basically gives you unlimited rides in the park. Now, my thoughts are, if you're gonna do this RMC more than 2 times, it's probably worth your time to just get the wristband and just go from there, and that's what I elected to do tonight. This is not a big place. It's kind of set up almost like a carnival that comes through your town. A lot of flat rides here. There are a couple other smaller roller coasters here, but really, the only thing worth riding, in my opinion, is probably this one behind me here, which I'm gonna get on here in a second. I am very excited to ride this, although I do have kind of a mixed history with RMCs. If you watch my channel, you know I'm not always the biggest fan of RMCs. I find the restraints kind of confining. They kind of hurt my legs a little bit. However, they are really, really good rides. So I'm gonna hop on the RMC, see what it's all about, and then we'll walk around the park a little bit here and just kind of check this place out. A lot of go-karts here and all kinds of other stuff here. But let's get on Arieforce One, let's see what it's all about, and do a few rides on it. Let's go.
Hey, good luck.
All right, just had two rides on Arieforce One. I was in the very front row with a really cool guy, and I was sitting pretty close to the back, not quite the back, but just one off from it. Good roller coaster, super intense, super fast and smooth. I gotta say, this thing is really fast, it's really smooth. My only complaint is a complaint that I always have with RMCs, which is it kills your legs at a certain point. Really, you don't notice it until you get to like the end here, where you're just kind of going over these like little bunny hops just constantly, and you're just getting slammed into the restraint. And you know, I really want to like RMCs, but the restraint makes it very difficult for me to like RMCs, okay? But cool ride. I'm gonna walk around the park here though a little bit and kind of see some of the other stuff here before I come back and do a few more rides on this, because it just takes a lot out of my legs when it just spams you into that restraint. But yeah, good ride, super smooth, super fast. I feel like this is not a park you need a lot of time in. You know, you could probably do what you want to do here in like an hour or 2 and you're good. There's a lot of stuff here though. There's go-karts, they have some other flat rides here and whatnot. There are a couple smaller roller coasters. They got this big one behind me, this RMC. Fun ride, gonna do it a few more times before I get out of here. I will say though, the drop on that first drop is excellent. Like you are going straight down, actually you're kind of almost going inward a little bit. That first turnaround's great. This first little hill behind me here, okay, you probably can't really see very well, but the one right above here, that's an excellent one. It's not until the very end of it that it really just starts killing my legs, okay? But fun ride, worth stopping in Fun Spot just to ride this. If you're not sure if RMC restraints are for you, consider just get a single ticket. But if you're gonna ride really probably more than like 3 things in this park, like it's probably worth your time to just buy the wristband. I think we'll walk around a little bit, kind of see what else there is to see in this place. All right, so just a warning, there's gonna be some flashing lights in here. It may not seem like it. This is actually very difficult to walk through. It gives you the illusion that you are spinning around and you're gonna fall over. I also like how my shirt, I didn't realize, responds to the black light. It's nice. There's also no one here at the end to tell me that I can't just go back through it again. Like, we could literally walk back and forth through this so long as there's no one else waiting. Once again, the camera doesn't really do it justice. When you're walking through it, it really feels like you are just gonna like fall over on that thing. All right, one more time. Through the time tunnel. If you're here at Fun Spot, get on the time tunnel. It is well worth it, okay? Absolutely. Worth your 50 cents. They have an inside bumper car area. It's like they're all waiting to ram into each other. All right, just did a couple more rides on Arieforce 1. That first drop on it is excellent, absolutely phenomenal. I'm almost forgiving of the fact that the RMC restraints kill my legs by the time I get to the end of it, especially the bunny hops at the end. I've said that probably 15,000 times now, okay? But the first, like, 2/3 of that ride is absolutely amazing. Like, such a good ride for such a small little park. It's such a strange park. I feel like we're literally, it's like built on a parking lot here. There's still parking spaces in it. Like, literally, they still have the handicap things here, and they look like they're freshly painted, like they touched them up recently. I don't know, do they normally let people park here? Strange. There's a kids coaster called Sea Serpent, which I don't think anybody's running it right now, but I feel like these rides at this park, like if you want to get on one, just kind of go stand next to it, and they will eventually send somebody over to run it for you. This, I looked on the website, they said this is actually a new flat ride in the park, but it's not operational today, which is a shame because it's new. I would ride this. It looks pretty cool, okay? But yeah, hook and slice, but apparently not running today. Some sort of flat ride. This is called Hurricane, apparently. I've heard it is very painful, so I'm not going to ride this. Also, I don't see anybody running it at all right now, but once again, I think if you go and stand next to it, I think somebody will come around and get it going for you. That's kind of how it works. Well, that's going to do it from me from Fun Spot here in Atlanta. I had a great time today riding Arieforce 1, the RMC in this park. Tomorrow, we are going to Six Flags over Georgia. I'm going to be spending the entire day there. I'm going to get rides on Goliath and a number of other excellent roller coasters. Very excited for Six Flags over Georgia. I've heard really, really good things about this park. So if you want to see that, or just if you just made it this far, just in general, like this video, subscribe to my channel, because that stuff really does help me out quite a bit, especially as someone who is still fairly new to YouTube and still building a following. All right, friends, had a good time here at this park today, and I will see you all later.